Hello, everyone. It's Mr. Harland. Hello, everyone. I hope you had an amazing weekend. Yes. Come to my cabin in the woods. You must come to the woods. Yes. Welcome. Welcome to the woods. To the cabin. Welcome. Home sweet home it is. The fire. Especially since it's cool here. Yes, yes. Today is a very special day indeed. Today, I will be talking about the Dresden Vault Burglary. Something I've heard about, which happened in 2019, so it wasn't that long ago. So, without further ado, let's do this, shall we? Oh, jeez. Oh, I just inhaled the hair. Ah, nasty. Ooh. On November 25th, 2019, the royal jewelry was stolen from the Green Vault Museum within Dresden Castle in Dresden, Saxonia, Germany. The stolen items include the 49-carat Dresden white diamond, the diamond-laden breast star of the Polish Order of the White Eagle, which belonged to the King of Poland, a hat clasp with 16-carat diamond, a diamond epaulette, assuming I pronounce it right, and a diamond-studded hilt containing 9 large 770 smaller diamonds, along with a matching scabbard. The missing items were of great cultural value at the state of Saxonia and were described as priceless. Other sources estimate the total value at about 1 billion in German money. I don't know their money system, sadly. The burglary took place at the Green Vault in Dresden, Saxonia. Oh, gee, I'm having trouble pronouncing names today. In Germany, one of the oldest museums in Europe, founded in 1723 by Augustus II the Strong, Elector of Saxonia and King of Poland. At the time of the heist, it displayed about 4,000 items of jewelry and other treasures, which were decorated with gold, silver, ivory, pearl, and other precious metals and stones. One of the museum's main treasures, the 41-carat Dresden green diamond, was away on loan at New York's Metropolitan Museum of Art. On November the 25th, 2019, at 4 a.m., a small fire was started on the nearby Augustus Bridge, which destroyed a power box. The resulting power outage disabled streetlights, security alarms, but CCTV continued to function somehow. The thieves then cut through iron bars around a window to break into the museum's jewelry room. According to police, the thieves must have been very small to fit through the hole. CCTV footage shows two thieves within the vaults. They smashed the glass displays with an axe to gain access to the jewelry. The thieves removed three 18th century jewelry sets consisting of 37 parts each, including diamonds, rubies, emeralds, and sapphires. The thieves were not able to take all of the pieces from the three jewelry sets. Some of the jewelry was sewn into the surface of the cabinet, and those pieces remained. However, they also took the Dresden white worth $9 to $10 million. The thieves exited through the same window, replacing the bars in order to delay detection. The robbery was detected by the guards at 4:56 a.m. and 16 police cars were dispatched to the museum. Security guards stationed at the museum followed protocol after the heist was discovered and did not engage with the robbers, as the guards were unarmed. They instead notified police. In September of 2021, German prosecutors charged 6 men over the theft, accusing them of organized robbery and arson. The German nationals, aged 22 to 28, who belonged to the Remo clan, an infamous family with Arabic migration background in Berlin, are accused of breaking into the eastern city's Green Vault Museum and stealing 21 pieces of jewelry containing more than 4,300 diamonds with a total of insured value of at least 133.8 million euros. In US dollars, $182.4 million. That's a lot of money to be burgled. Prosecutors say they laid a fire just before the break-in to cut the power supply for street lights outside the museum, and also set fire to a car in a nearby garage before fleeing to Berlin. Searches so far have not yielded the missing treasures. Prosecutors say the suspects, who are all in custody, have not responded to the accusations against them. CCTV footage shows suspects using a hammer to break a glass case inside the museum. Two of the suspects are already serving sentences for participating in another major heist, the theft of a 1,000-kilogram Canadian gold coin dubbed the Big Maple Leaf from Berlin's Bode Museum in 2017. The coin, with an estimated value of 3.75 million euros, has never been recovered. Authorities suspect it was cut into smaller pieces and sold off. The indictment was filed at the state court in Dresden, which will now have to decide whether and when to bring the cases against the men to trial. One of the stolen pieces was a small sword, described as an EP made of silver and gold, with a hilt of 9 large 770 smaller diamonds. Another was a brooch-style jewel worn by Queen Amalie Auguste, which featured at least 660 gemstones. Police identified a jeweled Polish White Eagle Order and a diamond epauletti as among the items stolen. Also believed to be stolen was a diamond hat clasp comprising of 15 large diamonds and more than 100 small ones. The largest being a 16-carat diamond, made in the 1780s and worn by Frederick Augustus III, an Order of the White Eagle Breast Star, by the diamond cutter Jean-Jacques Pollard, made up of 20-carat diamond at its center, and a Maltese cross of red rubies was taken. The estimated total value of stolen items, according to Bild, I guess that's how it's pronounced. I cannot think of the name, but I think it's Bild. Whatever it is, but yeah, was more than 1 billion euros. In US money, $1.1 billion. That's a lot of money to be burgled. worth of items to be burgled. Just like that, it's gone. Which would make it the largest museum heist in history, surpassing the Isabella Stewart Gardner museum theft of 1990. According to the NPR, the material value seems to have fallen short of $1 billion. Marion Ackerman, director of Dresden State Art Collection, said it was impossible to estimate the price of the stolen items due to their historic cultural value. Saxonia's Interior Minister, Roland Wohler, also stated that the cultural loss is impossible to estimate. The first police car during the investigation was called to the building at 4:59 a.m., arriving 5 minutes later. But by that time, the suspects had escaped. The police set up roadblocks on the outskirts of Dresden in an attempt to prevent the suspects from leaving. However, according to police, the museum's proximity to the Autobahn is likely to have helped the suspects escape. The police believe there were 4 thieves and that they fled in an Audi A6. An identical vehicle was later found on fire in an underground parking lot. Police offered a €500,000 reward for information which could lead to the capture of the perpetrators. Starting on December the 12th, 2019, several German media outlets reported that police were investigating links to an Arab clan in Berlin. In March of 2020, police revealed that at least 7 individuals were involved in the robbery. Also in 2020, German prosecutors announced that they were investigating 4 security guards as likely culprits, as they failed to react, quote-unquote, react adequately, as they put it. In November 2020, thousands of police raided 18 properties in Berlin and arrested 3 suspects, all from a Lebanese migrant family. In connection with the heist, police stated that they had linked the theft to an Arab crime syndicate, and which had also been involved in a 2017 theft from the Bodie Museum, which was one of the arrested suspects had participated in. Also in November, they released the names of the 2 men, Abdul Majid Remo and Mohammed Remo, who they believed had been involved. In December 2020, a 4th person was arrested in connection with the Dresden Vault Burglary, a 21-year-old male. In January 2020, an Israeli security company said that the jewels from the heist were being sold on the dark web, a claim which German investigators rejected. In response, it was feared that the thieves would alter the stolen works to sell them on the black market. Museum officials begged the thieves not to melt down any of the gold or otherwise harm the artifacts. The general director of Dresden's State Art Collection told reporters that the stolen jewels could be sold, or could not be sold on the art market legally as they were too well known to collectors. Saxonia's Minister Presidential Michael Kretschmer used Twitter to denounce the crime, saying, "Not only the state art collections were robbed, but we Saxons were as well." The museum reopened on November the 27th, although the Green Vault remained closed, and I assume it still remains closed. Which is a good thing, since, well, why even have the Green Vault open when you don't have anything in it? You're just looking at an empty room. Then again, there's just that armor and sword on that stand over there. Oh, no, it's not from a museum. No, not at all. But then again, that is it for today. There will be another video, like always, every Monday. So, as one YouTuber put it, we shall do this again very soon, my friends, for the next video. Goodbye.